anyone who's interested in going to the Symphony and Weisberger's Golden Mast Inn, register ASAP to get their spot on the bus.
Okay. How long do they have? How long do people have to sign up?
I believe November 10th is the deadline. Yes, it is November 10th, but it's first come, first serve. We do have a maximum of 54 people that we can take on the trip, and there are only a few spots left. So it might be full before November 10th.
Okay, so get right on that.
Right.
Very good.
Yeah, and we have another one coming up in January, To the Fireside. That's a show that's only going to be there for a few days. It's called Piano Men Generations. It's a father and son that honor two legends, Billy Joel and Elton John, and that is scheduled for Saturday, January 10th, and the deadline for that trip is December 4th. Either of these trips might be nice for yourself, or maybe someone out there listening sees this as an opportunity to gift someone one of these trips as a holiday.
That's a
Christmas
fantastic idea.
Yeah.
That didn't even occur to me, but you're
Yeah.
absolutely right about that. And that's a neat thing. And a nice thing about those events is that, some people just have enough stuff.
Right.
And so it's good to give experiences as gift.
Exactly.
If you don't want to clutter up someone's home with something they don't really need, a neat experience like this would be a great gift.
Yeah, exactly. And so we have those two trips right now that we're planning, and we are in the that are scheduled, and then we're in the planning stage for our trips for 2026, our day trips.
And if a day trip, and they're terrific, but maybe you want to branch out a little further from home, there are opportunities that you're providing to do that.
Yes, we have options galore. We work with three different companies, three partners, Colette, Mayflower, and Premier World Discovery, to offer a variety of adventures near and far. And the beauty of working with the three companies that I mentioned are that they will come and pick people up here in Beaver Dam and get them to the airport and to their travel destinations, and then back home to Beaver Dam at the end of their trip. So we take requests. A lot of people will, we have regular travelers that say, oh, we want to go here, we want to go there. So then we look at the options with the three companies that we work with. And we also ask the reps from the companies, what's hot right now? What are people really going for? What's new? And so it's great to have those relationships. Just to give you an idea of the trips that we have for 2026, I have quite a list. So I'm going to look at my notes.
Very good.
We have
That's
quite a
fine.
list.
Okay.
And I'm not going to give you a lot of details because the details can be found in the itineraries that are available at the Watermark and on our website. So starting in January, we have a trip to Costa Rica in January, Croatia in March, Switzerland, Austria, and Bavaria in May, Maine in July, Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta and Santa Fe in October, New Zealand in October, Japan in November, and Victoria and Vancouver in December as a holiday trip. So lots of options for people. And another nice thing is that it doesn't matter if it's one person or a whole group, 10, 20 people from Beaver Dam that go on any of these tours. These companies will come and pick them up here in Beaver Dam and return them to Beaver Dam.
And that's got to be a great opportunity because, international travel is such a wonderful thing to do. But not everybody really wants to deal with the hassle of driving to the airport, either in Milwaukee or Chicago, and it's very intimidating and might hold some people back. This makes it so convenient.
Exactly. And one thing to note as well is that each of the reps from the companies comes usually twice a year, at least twice a year to do travel shows. So it's an opportunity for people to see more and hear more about each of the tours, ask questions, find out more about how their company policies work, and also offer suggestions for travel. So, I listed all of these tours that we have lined up for 2026, and we're already looking at 2027 because people want to plan. These the extended tours are something that most people budget for, and they want to plan far out, and so we get that information out early.
Yeah, and not only the convenience of getting to and from the airport, but I imagine once you're at your destination that the companies do take good care of you, make sure you're getting to your hotel, to all the things you want to see, and all the things that the group wants to do together, and that maybe help you with things you want to do on your own.
Absolutely. Each group has their dedicated travel guide, and so they are there from start to finish when they get to their destination, and go along with them for the entire tour. And the nice thing is that all the tours offer a nice balance of planned activities, meals that are planned in the tours, and then some time to do a little exploring or maybe a little rest on your own.
Very good. We are talking with the Beaver Dam Recreation Department. Our guest will have so much more to talk about when we come back. We're going to take a break here, though, and for some business. And you're listening to Community Comment on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Coming up this week on the Dam Sports Show, presented by Real Sports Cards on Waupun. The Crew find themselves in a David versus Goliath matchup in the NLCS. Green Bay is back to their winning ways fresh off the bye. And the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers play for a conference title this Friday night. Corey Sparks and Wally Lukashenski. We are the Dam Sports Show, brought to you by Real Sports Cards on Waupun. Catch us each weekday from 4 until 5 on the Daily Dodge YouTube page, 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam, in the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Looking for a better night's sleep with a mattress made right here in Wisconsin? McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam is having a mattress sale. Hi, this is Sandy. McKinstry's is proud to offer Simmons Beauty Rest and Symbol mattresses made in Wisconsin. Both of these brands are known for quality and comfort. A good mattress isn't just about comfort, it's an investment in your health and well-being. The average person spends roughly a third of their life sleeping, making your mattress choice one of the most important furniture decisions you'll ever make. Adjustable bases are also on sale. With adjustable bases, you can find the most comfortable sleeping position for your body. With the push of a button, you can raise your head. Push another button, and your legs raise. Plus, McKinstry's offers free delivery and setup. We can also arrange the disposal of your old mattress set. Stop in for the mattress sale at McKinstry's Home Furnishings, celebrating 167 years in downtown Beaver Dam, where customers matter and quality counts. Sale ends October 18th.
It's all he ever talked about, all he wanted to do. When he wasn't out somewhere gambling, he was doing it here at home, on his phone, his computer, until that call to the Problem Gambling Helpline.
He kept calling in, just didn't seem like himself. Now, he's one of the best workers I've got.
He was missing my games, my school stuff. Not anymore. I've got my dad back.
It's like he disappeared. He's my best friend, but he never had time for me anymore until he called the free Problem Gambling Helpline.
They call it the invisible addiction, but everyone can see it. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help and hope are just a call, text, or click away. Call the Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLE-5, text 850-888-HOPE, or visit wi-problemgamblers.org. Gamble responsibly, and everyone's a winner. A message brought to you by the Wisconsin Lottery.
Join Beaver Dam Unified School District Superintendent Mark DiStefano Thursday at 11:10 a.m. on 95.3 WBEV for Let's Talk. Mr. DiStefano will highlight staff, students, and activities across the district. The school of the month is the Beaver Dam Middle School, and Ryan Cashman, Director of Business Services, will join us and discuss the district's budget. Let's Talk with Beaver Dam Unified School District Superintendent Mark DiStefano Thursday at 11:10 a.m. on Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV.
Providing this community beautiful floors and so much more, the team at Professional Floor Covering can't wait to connect with our friends through today's community comment on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
You're listening to Community Comment on 95.3 WBEV. Here is Terry Bell.
Thank you so much, Ashley. Our guests today are Jana Stevens and Katy Kraemer of the City of Beaver Dam Recreation Department, talking about all kinds of opportunities there are for you to, get out and enjoy life a little bit, whether it's being physically active or intellectually stimulated. There are all kinds of options that they provide for you. Maybe you have a question or a comment. We invite you to join in the program. You can call or text 920-887-8585 or call our studio line at 885-4446. Let's talk about some of the recreation opportunities they are providing. And what I know you're really looking forward to is line dancing classes.
You bet, Terry. We have all kinds of fun fall fitness programs here at the Watermark. And line dancing is one of the newer ones, and people are loving it. So right now we have 2 sessions, sort of a level 1 for those just wanting to try it out, and a level 2 for those folks who are experienced line dancers. Our level 1 is already full for Friday mornings, but our level 2 classes are scheduled for Thursdays and Fridays, and so there's still plenty of opportunities to get your line dance on if you want to.
Right, so even if you're not an experienced line dancer, the level 2 isn't taking on too much?
Yep, Marissa's our instructor. She's really fun. She gets everybody involved, and all levels are totally welcome.
Okay.
We do have a level 1 class on Thursday afternoons that's open. So we do have a few. So if someone really wants to get in a level 1 class, it's 4:30 to 5:30. We have a level 1 on Thursdays.
Okay, that's good to know.
But they start this week, so they need to register ASAP.
Okay, very good. There are other opportunities too. One is to improve your posture, a clinic.
That makes me just want to sit up nice and tall, right? Doesn't it? Yep, Livia from Elevated Yoga has all kinds of opportunities that she shares with us at the Watermark. One of them is improve your posture, and that is Thursday, November 13th. That's just 1 class. So you can come and learn more about how to improve your posture and have a nice, strong core. There's other opportunities with Livia, chair yoga and relaxation and graceful yoga. Those are both great activities that are very popular at the Watermark. All about wellness and relaxation and breathing and meditation. All sorts of aspects of health and well-being there. And then we have the Watermark Walkway. It's starting to get a little crisp outside. It's starting to get a little rainy sometimes. And so a great opportunity is to come and use our walkway at the Watermark. 17 times around is a mile, and guess what? It's climate controlled, so it's always open at 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock.
Okay,
Monday through Friday.
Yeah, absolutely. A great opportunity to exercise and stay out of the elements.
For sure.
Especially in the Wisconsin winters. Okay. It is that time of year, and vaccination clinics are also something that you're offering at the Watermark.
That's right. We have one coming up this week, Thursday, October 16th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. O'Connell Pharmacy will be at the Watermark. They will be offering a variety of vaccinations, flu, COVID, RSV, shingles, tetanus, you name it. The information is in the Community Center Courier and also available on our website in the Community Center Courier. So if you need a vaccination or more than one, Thursday is a great day to do that. You can just drop in or make an appointment. The Courier has the information for making the appointment. We also have another opportunity in November. That is Friday, November 21st from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Again, they will be there offering the same host of vaccinations.
Yeah, and we're getting to the time of year where we're all going to be spending more time indoors together. So to get those to get those vaccinations ahead of those big holiday gatherings is a good idea. And what I just recently learned is it takes 2 weeks for a vaccination to take effect. So you want to get that done in plenty of time for it to be effective, and you can enjoy your get-togethers in the cold weather months, feeling pretty good about your safety.
Yeah, exactly. So perfect timing.
Very
Again,
good.
they can just drop in or make an appointment. That information is in the courier.
Do you happen to know, is anybody's insurance good for this opportunity?
That is a question that they need to ask O'Connell, so they can check with O'Connell and they will let them know.
Very good. Okay. Recreation opportunities, pickleball. That's more and more popular all the time.
Well, like we said, it's starting to get colder, and our courts are going to be less popular because it's chilly. So if you still want to get your pickleball on, you can come to the Beaver Dam Middle School on Wednesdays from November 5th to April 15th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. I know Sherry Sackett has participated in that amazing opportunity. All skill levels are welcome. And if you haven't ever played pickleball and you think that you might be interested, then you just need to show up for the first class or first opportunity. And we even have a pickleball racket that you can use. You can give it a try, and then you can register and you can come every Wednesday.
And when you play, that is at the middle school.
It's at the middle school at the pond.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
And now we've known about this for generations, but wintertime is a good time for bowling.
It is a good time for bowling. We have a non-sanctioned bowling league at Tower Lanes. They bowl from 1 to 4 p.m. on Fridays. And right now the league's full, but they're always looking for substitute bowlers. And so if you love to bowl, a substitute bowler could bowl, once a month, or, it could end up being once a week. So if you really love it, you're totally welcome to go ahead and register.
Very good. And if people want any more information about anything they've heard about, how can they get in touch with you?
It's always in the courier, but they can also give us a call. They also can go on the City of Beaver Dam website. If they want to register and they don't want to go through all the stuff, there's actually a button on the website to register if you know what you want to register for.
Okay. We're talking to Katy Kraemer and Jana Stevens of the Beaver Dam Recreation Department. We're going to take a break right here, but we will be right back. You're listening to Community Comment on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Hurry in.
Thank you, Ashley. So good to be back. And we are talking about all the opportunities provided by the City of Beaver Dam Recreation Department. Our guests are Jana Stevens and Katy Kraemer. Maybe you'd like to join the conversation. If you have a question or a comment, feel free to join us. You can call or text us at 920-887-8585. You can also call the studio line at 885-4446. We've been talking about all the terrific fall and winter opportunities, but on the other side of that, that also means it's time to start putting summer away.
That's right. It has been a beautiful fall, but that's going to change soon. And our Parks Department, every year about this time, they start planning to remove the boat docks and kayak launches from the city parks, and that will be happening sometime in the next couple of weeks. We will be putting out an announcement about a week in advance on Facebook, on our Facebook page, on through email blast. We'll be sending you a press release and getting it on the radio. But people know that this is the time of the year that kayak launches and boat docks come out of the lake for the winter. They will also be closing down the restrooms that are attached to the open air shelters. And the reason for that is because they're not heated, and pipes will burst if they're left running for the water is left running for the winter and the toilets are running. So that is just something that they need to do very soon. And so that's going to be happening in the next couple of weeks. We do have 2 indoor shelters in our city parks. We have a shelter at Crystal Lake Park, the beach building, and we reserve that year-round. And it's heated, it actually has a fireplace inside, and those restrooms are always available. So we don't close those down because that is an enclosed building that's heated. And we also have a building at Tahoe Park that has restrooms. They are kept open over the winter, but they aren't accessible from the outside, but they are accessible from the inside for groups that rent the facility, as well as for people when we get our skating rinks up and running. The Tahoe building and Crystal building are used as warming houses for skating on the weekends.
Okay. Just because it's getting colder doesn't mean there aren't still opportunities to have some fun outdoors. And you're going to be taking part. You're going to be helping out with the vendor market and the trick-or-treat stop during Fall Downtown Fest.
You bet. I'm going to come next week and talk more about this, but I just thought I'd share a little update. October 25th from 9 to 2 at the Watermark, we're having a vendor market. Right now, we have over 30 vendors. So we still have some room for more, so that's still an opportunity if there are vendors that are interested. We have some 4x6 booths that are still available. But, we have an amazing array of different vendors who are coming. So there's some you'd expect, like Paparazzi, Labrie, Pampered Chef, and Mary Kay. But then we have some crafters who, knit chunky blankets, or who have dish towels or fun wood signs. It's a great opportunity for some Halloween decor, but also for getting your Christmas shopping started. And so we're really excited to be able to participate in Fall Downtown Fest that way. And it's entirely indoors. So if it's a chilly day, it's a great opportunity to come on. You can trick or treat there. We're a trick or treating hub. You can shop around, and then you can grab some great food that's going to be provided by the American Legion number 146 Auxiliary. They're going to have a delightful menu with Sloppy Joes, Polish sausages, chips and a drink for like $6. They're going to have some baked goods. It's just going to be a delicious opportunity. So walk across the bridge and come on over and see us.
That's a terrific opportunity, not only to get some great food, but to be out among people to enjoy that.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Fantastic. Anything else about your participation in the Fall Downtown Fest that you can share with us?
Well, there's some opportunities involving the Scarecrow. There's some other, we're one of the hubs, and the vendor market is a great place for our side of the river. There's a lot of festivities on Front Street, a lot of festivities over on Spring Street, and we're sort of that part of the center street that makes people make it a destination.
Absolutely. We're talking about the recreation opportunities provided by the City of Beaver Dam. Our guests are Jana Stevens and Katy Kraemer. If you have a question or a comment, you can feel free to join us by calling or texting 920-887-8585, or you can call our studio line at 885-4446. We're going to take one more break, but we will be right back. You're listening to Community Comment on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
This week's
Thank you very much, Ashley. Welcome back to Community Comment. Our guests are Jana Stevens and Katy Kraemer from the City of Beaver Dam Recreation Department. If you'd like to join the conversation with a comment or a question, go ahead and reach out to us. You can call us or text us at 920-887-8585, or you can call us on the studio line at 885-4446. We've been talking a lot of things that are coming up in the future, but we are right in the middle of a lot of things that offerings that you have pretty much all the time.
Right. We want to remind people that we have so many fun things going on year-round at the Watermark, and very affordable. They're either free or very low cost. And a lot of these activities were originally for seniors, people who know about our department, about our facility, know that at one time the Recreation Department and Senior Center were housed at the Senior Center on 3rd Street. And so the focus of activities was for seniors at that facility. It was small, it was limited in the types of activities that they could offer there. And then just about 10 years ago, the Watermark was built, and it's a community center. It was something important that the community wanted to see, that it was focused on people of all ages. So we've expanded a lot of our activities to welcome people, adults of all ages, generally for the programs that I'll be talking about. anyone, an adult 18 and over, can come and play Scrabble, card games, bingo, participate in our book club, a lot of those ongoing programs that are offered Monday through Friday. Most of them are Monday through Friday between the hours of 8 a.m. and 4 or 5 p.m. So lots of fun things. We have, depending on your interests, we have as I mentioned, Scrabble. We have card games including Bridge, Euchre, Five Crowns, Sheep's Head, Diamond Jacks, Sheep's Head. So lots of different card games. Bingo is always popular.
Hugely popular.
Yeah, hugely
Wednesdays.
popular. And that's a really great mix of people of all ages, adults of all ages. Our book club is popular. That is actually full right now. It tends to fill out. So if there's anyone out there that may be interested in leading another book club for us, we also are looking for volunteers to lead activities. So we have quilting that's on Tuesdays. Today, our building will be busy with our quilters in the afternoon. They work on some of them work on projects for themselves, and others like to work on things to donate to charitable organizations. And so the quilting group is there on Tuesdays. We have a hooks and needles group that crochets and knits. They too do some things for themselves and some things for causes, and they donate them. If people are more interested in things like Wii Bowling, we've got a Wii Bowling group on Thursday
fun.
mornings. Yeah, they have a good time, and we definitely have room for more participants on Thursday mornings in our Wii Bowling program. And a very popular activity is wood burning and wood carving.
Oh.
It's a group that you can come, you can have years of experience and join in for the social aspect of it, and meet new people that have similar interests. Or you can be totally new to wood burning and wood carving, and the people who are involved in that workshop, we call it a workshop, are happy to teach newbies how to do wood burning and wood carving. And that's on Monday mornings, and just a nice social group, and they have lots of fun. Some of them even have their work displayed at Dodge County Center for the Arts. So, and some of them have been doing it for years, and some of them have only been doing it a short time and have really developed great skills.
Does it cost anything to take part in any of these groups?
Yes. So some of them are free, like Scrabble, for instance. I believe Scrabble, there's no charge for that. The card games, it's a small fee to participate in those. Bingo, the same thing, very limited fees there. Book club is free. Quilting, let me look. Quilting is $30 for an annual program fee, for instance, and the quilters really like that because every Tuesday we have the room set up, electricity is available to them. Most of them bring their own sewing machines and projects, but we do have some very nice sewing machines from Nancy Zeman's studio. So we have some nice sewing machines that they can borrow if they prefer to do that. So that's if you think about it, that's an annual fee. That is when you break it down. Hooks and needles, it's a small fee. Let me look here, $10 to participate in that. And as I mentioned, they can bring their own projects and work on those, or we will provide yarn for them to make projects to donate. So the $10 basically covers the room setup fee. It does take staff time to set up and tear down. We don't ask our groups to do any of the setup other than if they have a card game to we have the cards, the things for their projects all ready to go. But like for quilting, we set up their irons and ironing boards and all the things, the cutting boards and all the things that they need. So that's a small fee for that. Wii Bowling is free. So again, if you're looking for some free fun on Thursday mornings, that's a great opportunity. And wood burning, wood carving is a $15 annual program fee.
Okay, so these fees and costs are all pretty reasonable. Otherwise, you do provide some alternatives to make sure that everybody gets to participate.
Correct. And that brings up sparks another important comment, is that we do offer scholarships. So if someone is not able to afford the fees, we have scholarships available, and all they have to do is give us a call or stop in and ask to talk to me. My name is Jana, and we'll be happy to work with them because we want everyone to participate. That's what we're there for.
Absolutely. Let's look ahead to the future a little bit. The holidays are right around the corner, and your department is getting ready just like everybody else.
We are. So we were talking earlier that we have so many things that we're doing from day to day and week to week, but we're always planning months in advance. We are getting really excited about the activities in November and December, especially December, because we are involved in the Santa's Hometown Holiday Adventure activities and the Cocoa Walk. The Chamber of Commerce does coordinate that event, but we have a huge event as part of that daytime event. I think last year we had about 700 people that were there between the hours of 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. And we're set up, we're prepared for it. We have lots of volunteers, lots of activities, hot cocoa, and people come in and come and go throughout the day. And it's dynamic, but it never feels overwhelming or crowded, so that's exciting. We have high school students that come and perform as part of that. The a cappella choirs perform, and we have some other fun activities as well. So we're gearing up for that, as well as our holiday party, again, for adults of all ages, mainly seniors, but we have a lot of other adults that like to join us. And we are super excited about our party this year. I'll give a little sneak peek because the information is coming out soon. The theme this year is going to be Happy Hula Days.
Okay.
Yeah, so we are having Tony Rocker, our Elvis tribute artist, perform. And he's performed for us at the band shell in the summertime as part of our Concerts in the Park series, as well as maybe one or two other parties, Christmas parties, holiday parties. So we thought we really needed to give it a little bit different twist this year. So we came up with the theme of Happy Hula Days. So we're going to shake things up a little bit. So if that sounds interesting to people, they'll have to watch the November-December Courier for all the details.
Okay. We have a couple more minutes. Anything else you'd like our listeners to know about?
Jana, where do you find the Courier?
The Courier can be found in so many places. We have copies at the Watermark, of course. That's where the Recreation Department is located. And we also have it available at two of the local grocery stores, at the Market and Piggly Wiggly. Several businesses around town. Some of the apartment buildings around town we deliver to can be found at the hospital. And it can also be found online. So at our website, so City of Beaver Dam, let me get this right. ci.beaverdam.wi.gov/rec.
It's got to be really helpful for people. I mean, I imagine there's still a lot of people who may not even be aware that our recreation department has so many offerings, and the Courier and the website have to go a long way in helping people know what there is to do.
Absolutely. And we like to get the courier out. It's we do it every other month. So as I mentioned, the next one is coming up for November, December. And but we also do email blasts, Facebook reminders, and because a lot of people will look at it and say, oh, that sounds interesting, but it's a couple months away or a month away, and so they don't want to commit. And then they get busy and they forget, but we remind them if they're in our database. So if you have done something with our department before, whether it's a shelter reservation or a program activity, and we have you along with your email address in our database, we send those email reminders directly to people's inboxes. People can also follow us on Facebook. That is facebook.com/bdrec.dept. Or just search Beaver Dam Recreation Department on Facebook, and you'll find us.
And maybe there's something you're not finding in the courier. Maybe you're someone who maybe has a gift or a knack or some know-how that could, lead offerings, teach different classes, that sort of thing that maybe aren't being offered, that maybe there's an interest in, but you're having trouble finding somebody to lead those groups.
Absolutely. Sometimes that's the biggest challenge. And so they can contact either Katy or myself and pitch their idea, and we are always looking for new ideas.
And we have some new offerings that'll be coming up in 2026 that we've started working with some people around town and collaborating with other partners to offer more programming. It's going to be great.
Looking forward to talking about that on a future show. We want to thank so much Jana and Katy. Thank you so much for being with us today on Community Comments.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You're listening to 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
All right.